Have you ever dreamed of being immortalized on a website? I know I did, and soon I will be there. The plans are already set into motion. It's only a matter of time. But for now, speedrun.com would suffice. Leaderboards. Those magical places where you can bask in the glory of having your name as the best player. Like my senseless destruction campaign run. Wait, what? Wulp beat me by 5 seconds? Give me a moment. Anyway, today I will show you how to get your name on the website as the top runner. Turns out it's way easier than you think, from picking the right runs to finding insane skips. I will walk you through everything you need to make it happen. So let's start from the basics. What would you need to even start trying to get world record? Well, you need a game, obviously. Buy it or just be a nasty car pirate. Arrgh. But what else? Well, of course you need a gaming setup. I suggest getting this one. It's pretty simple but efficient. Costs roughly like a regular car, so pretty cheap. Go get one from your local store. But jokes aside, you will need either a keyboard and mouse or a gamepad. Both work fine. Although, be warned, controlling your turn rate with a keyboard can be, well, let's just say, unique. Now, what challenges can you tackle to score big and fast? Well, since BeamNG is a game with non-deterministic physics, it naturally has RNG challenges. Get Down is a great example of this. It's huge RNG fest, and technically anyone can go for it. But let's be real, do you really want to spend 30-50 hours grinding one map just fishing for the perfect run? Maybe instead you like time trials. Although most of these are incredibly skill dependent, especially the records held by players like Fek. To beat them, you either need to discover a new skip or become a literal BeamNG driving god, neither of which happens quickly. Sure, there is always Jado for an easy record. Just strip everything off your car and strap on rockets. But since tuning is very complex, you would need to spend quite a while learning it and perfecting the setup. Not worth it, if you ask me. Instead of tuning, let's go to scenarios, a place free of such hard and complex things. There are challenges where records are surprisingly achievable. Granted, some scenarios are nightmares, like hidden jump or platform jump. I'm not gonna talk about those. We are here for easy wins. So, what's the secret? Well, community is pretty small and sometimes scenarios gonna get lost under a sheer amount of possible content. And also, speedrunners tend to avoid hauling missions. And I can't blame them. They are long, start weird, feature heavy vehicles and have almost no skip potential. That's why they are the perfect playground for snagging an easy top spot. So it's time to claim that #1 spot without suffering, without grinding for 50 hours and without advanced game knowledge. For this I chose a scenario called Pipes. A massive truck, massive cargo and a slow, steady pace. It's all about patience. But because it's BeamNG, weirdness strikes right from the start. For some reason, coupling the trailer in these missions is insanely precise. One wrong move and the game just says nope. And when you are speedrunning, mistakes are practically guaranteed. It took me 5 attempts just to get the cargo properly attached. But suffering was far from over. My first completed run took even more tries because sadly map knowledge is non-negotiable. And the rough turns deadly for this vehicle. Still, I finished the run, albeit slowly. Time to see my leaderboard rank. Well, that was easy. Turns out, nobody had ran this challenge yet, but let's not settle for this time. I can and will do better. The best skips for maps like this usually involve weight reduction. I noticed during one failed run that tipping the truck dislodged the cargo, so I started experimenting. Bus stop is a no-go, as well as trees and branches on the actual road, so we have only one possible solution: the indestructible street lamp. It's the perfect height to knock off parts of the truck, but there is a catch. Get too close to the base and you are restarting. Using the lamp, I managed to remove part of the cabin, saving about 5 seconds on my next run. What about the cargo? Can I ditch at least some of the pipes? Turns out the truck doesn't have enough speed to dislodge the pipes cleanly every single time. I would just get stuck. However, I noticed something else. There are multiple lampposts. The first one is a bust since it's too close to a sharp turn. But the second and third posts, with perfect alignment, they could theoretically knock off a lot of weight, if not all of it. After roughly 10 more tries, I managed to make it work. The second lamppost removed an additional pallet of pipes, cutting another 30 seconds from my time. But the real question is, can I remove everything, the cabin and both pallets? In theory, yes. In practice, well, all I got was a slightly faster single pallet drop. But that's not how we do things here. So I decided to do the one thing you shouldn't do when aiming for an easy record. Grind. Most of my runs ended in the first 20 seconds. Either the coupling failed or I botched the skip. At least the resets were quick. Finally, after countless attempts, I nailed the full skip. The first lamppost detached the cabin and loosened the ropes on the first pallet. The second post perfectly removed both pallets. Now, let's not discuss my mediocre driving for the rest of the run, but the weight reduction alone made a huge difference. My final time, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Not bad. Let's just hope Wulp doesn't see this video. That said, this record is ridiculously easy to beat. I'm pretty sure sub 2 minutes is possible with manual shifting and cleaner execution. I know that with me grinding this map, record might be a bit on the harder side. So here is a list of possible challenges that can be taken quite easy for every and each of you to try. And now that you know, go and take one. I know you can. Special thanks to Airfrag Gaming and Wulp for helping with this one. Don't forget to subscribe and hit a like. And I will see you all in the next one.